Hello everyone and welcome. Simon here from the Wales of Wall Street. I hope you're doing fantastically well wherever you are in the world. We're looking at Verasity VRA on the exchange today. Before we go into the chart, just wanted to pinpoint this nice news here taken from coinmarketcap.com, written by VRA Verasity. Hopefully I got that correct. So a couple of days ago, this little article came out. Table of contents is basically around cryptocurrencies with the biggest gains in 2021, and slap bang on number 10 is Verasity there with plus 5,200, so 5,200% gains since the beginning of the year. Q3 is nearly at an end, that's why they put this out there. Of course, there's a few days left, but it's a great indication of the power of Verasity, the belief in it, the community, the engagement. And of course, we had massive news recently of the patents. The first one being around the media platforms, streaming platforms like YouTube, Vimeo, etc. Proof of view mechanism, really important aspect of that too, into NFTs for the next patent, which is currently published and awaiting, I believe, the final approvals from the government of the US, and that will just take it to another level, really, not just necessarily in price, but from a technological aspect and what it's trying to achieve as a project. So really looking forward to seeing how that develops. Of course, it's amongst some really good names here. For various reasons, OMI is one of our other biggest holdings, right at the top there, with 15% increase, and it's just going to keep going for some of these guys. Absolutely, no doubt in my mind for that. Just quickly going into a little bit more info on that. So Verasity, as we've mentioned about the proof of view, very interesting in terms of helping content creators monetize their work in a better way, in addressing issues surrounding fake views and fraud. So we've been through a few of those videos. Go and check them out. There's a substantial amount of money lost for every platform based around fake views and bots and things like this. So it's a really definitive reason why Verasity is going to be so good moving forward. So now we've got that bit out of the way, there's not too many other major updates since this. Let's go into the chart. If you find this informative and other videos informative, please do smash that like button. And if you have not done so already, or you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and press that bell button so you get informed of all the videos we have coming your way. Thanks very much for your support, everyone. We are smashing through it and nearly on 2,000 already. Absolutely fantastic. And we're so glad that you guys are a part of this and hope you're enjoying the content. Let's go and look at this chart. So a couple of observations. I've removed all the funky paintings that we've done in the previous ones, cleared it up a bit, so we've got something nice and clear to look at today. So what can we observe here? So obviously the previous high here of the 5th of September at 0.049 was a really key resistance point. Not quite yet at that all-time high which we had previously at 0.056, but in my opinion we are moving into a nice solid September, considering the fluctuation we've had on Bitcoin announcements. And the stability in this chart is looking very healthy, and it's looking like we want to really try and confirm that this level here around 0.028 is a nice support area, backed by a bit of history, not a massive amount, so it's still in a bit of a questionable situation. However, there are other observations here in the sense that we've got a nice pale red coming in on the histogram down here. That is indicating a slowing down of the selling volumes coming out of Verasity. The MACD, albeit because of some days like the Bitcoin announcements, we have been pulled away from crossing over. What is my anticipation here? I believe at least by the 2nd of October we would have switched that back around into the end of October, where we might even start pushing above that all-time high again, and then massive price discovery mode in November. Who knows where it could go? We've got here 21 cents as a price prediction for 2021. Some people are angry with that, saying it should be a lot higher, it should be $1. Let us know in the comments below what you think. And what we're going to start doing is tracking everyone's predictions on here as much as we can. And whoever's closest to it at the end of the year will get themselves a nice ledger. We're going to do that for a few of the crypto assets we've got on our portfolio. So I thought it'd be a bit of fun, see what people think. So get creative, get accurate if you can, and we'll see who wins that. By the way, we can't win them. We're out of the competition, but it's nice to see a bit of competitiveness, right? So RSI, we have had some lower points around the 20th, 21st of September is a good buy point. Simon, is right now a good time to buy Verasity, is what people ask me. I always say Look, this is not financial advice. Of course, there were lower points, but if you're looking at the long term and also the run coming up, I would say it is a good price point. Absolutely. There's always a possibility that we can potentially test some slightly lower levels. As I said, historically, we don't have a massive amount of testing support mechanisms. We've gone shooting through this over that August period. So we have this line here, which was an opportunity for us to buy, and we did take advantage of some of that. But I'm just going to draw another one in just in case we do have a bit of bearish momentum continuation. And the reason I'm putting it in where I believe it will be is because we had some good tests on that area around here and not too many in this line at all around this mark. So I'm just going to put it there. I'm anticipating that we don't come down to this level, but you always got to be cautious. So we still have a bit of veracity in our bag from selling off around these higher points. So I do maybe believe that we've obviously touched upon this kind of 3 cent mark, and I would anticipate actually that maybe, moving that up a bit to around the $2.7-ish cents, in my opinion, would be a good key area to potentially focus on. So let's keep an eye on how that may accelerate over this short period of time. But like I said, I do anticipate that when we get to the period of maybe mid-October, end of October, we will be back up here chasing for that all-time high position, in my opinion. It's not far off now, guys, and I do think once we get past that, we really will be in a nice price discovery mode and arguably to the moon. How far that mooning goes is obviously up for debate, and that's why we've opened it up to you guys in the comments section. But we are very much looking forward to seeing how Veracity continues to progress and excite us all. It's going to be fantastic. We are very much needing to bring ourselves back, get that support confirmation just around roughly where we are now, but we just want to get that support mechanism confirmed at 0.028 before we can definitely push up to these next levels of around 0.033, and then targeting next stage perhaps in the first or second week of October into that 0.04 mark. Let us know what you think below, guys. Are you holding Veracity? Are you staking it? What's your plans for this year? Let us know, and we will cover some of the good points in the next video. Thanks very much for watching, guys. That's a wrap. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.